do this.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the Two Dumb Yinzers. This is episode 96, Mike. Not 69, but 96. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm tired, drinking my coffee, trying to stay awake, but excited to be here as always.
Absolutely. 96, man. We're just a short 4 episodes after today away from the big century mark.
Yes. I can't wait. It's gonna be a damn good show, number 100. This show's gonna be the 100 is gonna be all right.
Yes. Hard to believe, man.
They're flying by.
You ain't kidding. Have you ever checked out on porn? Have you ever checked out the like the live video girls?
Oh, the ones where you gotta chitty chat with them.
Yeah.
Who hasn't clicked on those to see what's going on?
Well, you're right. I mean, and it's great because there's it seems to be hundreds of girls to pick through, and then you go through them all, and they all have a little flag. They all have a little flag on which country they're from.
Yeah.
So you could pick. Do you want to check out? Do you want to talk to a German chick? Do you want to talk to a Lithuanian girl? And it's kind of interesting. Like I never really got into it. I just kind of started checking it out the other day. And it's a thing because you have to, you got to create an account for one. And then after that, like if you want them to do something, you have to put money in, which I'm pretty shaky on doing. But it's kind of amazing because remember that used to be a business. You would go somewhere to a building, there would be girls, you would put money in, the thing would go up, they would communicate with you, talk with you, do whatever you want them to do. So that's just neat. They turn that whole area do right there, right off your Pornhub page. I just it was interesting. I was going around looking at these girls yesterday, and none of them really seem all that bright, with the exception of this one. And I just go and I watch them, like a creepoid, and sometimes they're talking to other people in there, but I'm just there for the, to observe, see what's going on.
Yeah.
And this girl, she had blue hair. She looked like a mess. That's kind of where I'm just trying to go with that. Ain't nothing wrong with blue hair, but the girl herself looked like a fucking mess.
Yeah.
So she's sitting there, and then she grabs the keyboard and starts typing. I've never seen anybody type as fast and fluent and dude, it was a mind fuck. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, all right, blue sluts for everyone. Blue hair sluts for everyone. Let's go. She picked up that keyboard, Mike. I've never seen anybody type so fast. And she just kept typing and typing. So whoever she was typing to, there was a lot of communication going on. But it just kind of, like I said, I don't go into these pages to see very smart girls type really fast. So that kind of caught me off guard. But a couple of the other things that I've noticed, some of these girls, they got their dildos laying on the bed. Some of them have one of that, this one girl had that big machine that has a big dildo on the end that just kind of, okay. It's like a chamber that these girls have. And there's one girl, she even had one of them pink things sticking out of her ass while she was talking.
Oh, the little tail thingy.
Yeah, I find it so difficult to take somebody serious that has a pink thing hanging out of their asshole. But there she was. She's talking.
You're just a hater.
She has like a button-down shirt, and it's open. You can't see anything. And she has her underwear on. And from her underwear, about this long, was this pink tail, sticking out of the underwear. That does nothing for me.
It's because you're uncultured. That's why.
I must be uncultured.
You're uncultured swine.
So as I'm watching, again, I'm just I'm just observing. It's kind of like an appetizer for the big meal. You know what I mean? So I'm watching this, and this one girl, she has all Timmy's toys in the background, and like her child. There was one of them hobby horses back there.
Yeah.
There was a Jack in a Box. There was a wiffle ball bat. Etch a Sketch was back there. And I'm thinking, I want to see her make the Jack in the Box disappear, is what I would like to see. But I'm not going to spend my money and go in there. And if she's not going to, do anything outrageously, awesome, like make a Jack in the Box disappear, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? I could go to porn and just watch regular chick masturbate or, do whatever. And another one that I noticed, like this girl, somebody must have asked her to do something where she had to be flexible. And like I said, you can't see what the other people are saying. You could only see what she's replying. And she says, "Oh no, I'm not flexible." I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing here then?
Says the guy trolling webcams, trying to pass judgment.
Yeah. So I think this is going to be an area that I'm gonna dive a little deeper into. I find
you're gonna dive deep into something,
because, like I said, you click a button and there you are. You're basically connected face to face with somebody that's naked from another country, and just like that. I find it somewhat fascinating. Again, it doesn't come anywhere near porn, because porn, you find exactly what you want, get to the point,
and
do with these chicks, like I said, some chicks do this, some chicks don't do that. This chick isn't flexible. This chick has a pink thing hanging out of her ass. It's almost like you have to give what they take you, or take what they give you, and just run with that. But like I said, I'm going to keep on it. I think
I'm going to keep on it.
It's a really good conversation piece. I advise anybody that has never went to see this, I would say go over to Pornhub and just go down to live videos. And then once you do that, you are then, you're into a large catalog of women all around the world. I've been just trying to get some sneak peeks and see what I could see, but they're pretty tight shit, man. I literally only caught one chick masturbating, and I've been checking this out for a few days now. So I mean, if you're going there to see anything really exciting, you're probably not going to see it unless you're putting money into it. But if you just like to go and see these chicks real time with things hanging out of their asses or whatever, that's the place to go. You ever gone to any?
So the internet's been around for a long time now, so of course, I've been to one of these rooms.
Yeah.
It sounds like you just now discovered these.
Well, you know what?
That's what I'm sitting here listening to this. Like, man, I had this conversation with buddies like 20 years ago when these rooms first started happening.
We've had this conversation.
I think so too. I think we have.
I don't retain information, but listen, I kind of been dipping in and out of it over time. You know what I mean?
You've been dipping in and out.
And then every once in a while, I kind of take it serious, and I decide to bring it up and talk about it, or whatever. But yes, I've certainly noticed it for many years now. But like I said, go into it and just I don't know. It's an interesting.
I guarantee you, next week you're gonna have this down pat. You're gonna know what to say, when to say, who to say it to. You're gonna know every girl's interest. You're just gonna know. Yeah, you're gonna have so many people that you're like, oh, I gotta follow her. I gotta follow her. You're gonna fall down this rabbit hole.
And the thing ain't bad. The thing is, I'm trying to pick little pieces out so I can understand what's going on. But the one thing that I'm noticing is, excuse me, when the guys they give these chicks money to do stuff, it just pops up on the chat screen as 1 gold, 5 gold, 20 gold. I mean, I don't know how much a gold is. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't want to dive in. And then on the other hand, I mean, how much do you want to be connected to this source? Because, let's face it, people are dropping right and left. If old, Ryan has a heart attack in the middle of the night when he's sleeping tonight, all my family and friends are going to see what my most recent searches were, and are going to go in and see a chick with a pink thing hanging out of her ass. You know what I mean? So there's all kind of shit that goes into this for me.
And then what's wrong with that? They'll know that you're cultured.
Yeah, I guess.
Everyone, your entire, all your loved ones would be like, he cared about this young woman. He wanted her to be financially stable. And look, he's a man of culture.
Oh, hell no. Well, like,
you're just no fun.
Like, I don't even know like what these toys are. You know what I mean? I don't want everyone thinking that I do. I'm like, I'm a student of the game at this point. It's almost like starting over. You know?
I think what we'll do, we'll have to set this up. You know, we'll go online. We'll find various little toys, and then we'll just talk about them. We'll educate you.
Yes. You remember the old lady, Sue Johansson?
Oh, that old hornball. She would always be up there talking about.
Yes.
Mhm.
She was up there, smacking a dildo on her hand like a teacher one time. I was like, I gotta watch this. I love this lady.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, old women talking about sex toys is it's great.
There's nobody that knows more about sex than old women either. You never think that, nor do you want to.
Mhm.
However, these people know a lot about sex, man. You crack into the safe of an old woman, you're gonna find out that they know a lot more than you thought they did. No, they're safe, Mike. Crack into their safe, you ass.
Whatever you're cracking it. Hey, I don't judge. Grandmas need loving too. It's between you two. I don't care.
But yeah, I remember Sue Johansson. She used to have the dolls, and she would like put them in different positions and show you how to have sex, and what was the most effective. So yeah, I mean, we could do something like that.
We'll do that. We'll get you caught up to the 2020s.
I think what I'm gonna do, we're gonna have to take volunteers, obviously, to help us show how to do all kind of sexual acts.
What once again, my dummy.
So I mean, I'll look around and see what I can find.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, my dummy doesn't care.
You don't want to know what your dummy tells me, man.
I can only imagine. Probably no, not again.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's part of the sound he hears most often.
You don't even want to know the state of your dummy.
My poor dummy.
Your poor dummy. He's sitting directly off camera here, and all I gotta say is you'd be a bit surprised if you've seen him. That's all. I'll leave it at that.
Oh God.
A bit ashamed. You'd be a bit ashamed, if you will.
Nah. As long as he had fun, that's all that matters.
Oh, he had fun.
I don't like the way you said that.
For real? Damn, it must be true.
It is.
All right. I guess we can start this show. Buccos lose their fifth in a row. They lose 3-1 to the Nationals yesterday. That drops the Pirates to 29-45. The Nationals are 29-48. We are approaching that worst record very quickly in a 5-game skid right now, which I didn't think that they were going to do once they acquired a couple of these new young guns. The young guns are still performing well. I know Cruz smashed one out of the park yesterday, I'm sorry. And, the rest of the team just isn't doing anything. Again, they lost 3-1 to go down 2 games to none in the series. They played today at 105 for the third game. Hopefully they could win and break the losing streak. On top of that, afterwards, they travel home to play the Brewers for 4, and then the Yankees come to town. So
that's a tough stretch coming up.
Yeah, I think isn't the Brewers in first place in the division?
I believe so.
Brewers, St. Louis, us, Cubs, Reds,
and the Yankees. That. Yeah, the Yankees are crushing it.
So let's just say that we get swept here by the Nationals today. Then you got the Brewers who are in first place, and then the Yankees who are on pace to set records. I mean, they're having an amazing season. So there you have it, Mike. That's going to be leading us into the All-Star break. I said, let's wait till after the All-Star break. I didn't mean the Pirates should wait till after the All-Star break. However, they are on a 5-game losing skid.
Yeah, and you've already guaranteed you already lost the series against the Washington Nationals, so that's not going to that can't do well for their confidence. Losing a series to the worst team in baseball.
I wish they would just give us the Dodgers again.
Right? Someone, how the hell does that happen?
The only team. They're the only team that we, I don't know if we swept anybody else this year. I think literally the Dodgers are the only team that we swept.
Could be. And, if they did another team, it's a surprise to everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
This team is trash. And then when we play was it I was just looking at the schedule. We get to face Jamison Tyone coming up again, former Bucko.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he's 4-1 on the year.
I'm sure he'll dispose of us just like everybody else
Oh,
does.
yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, he's on the Yankees. Yeah. I forgot he was there.
Yeah. Other sports news, just because there's nothing else going on. Serena Williams takes exit from Wimbledon after loss to Harmony Tan. It's strange, but these women are old women now, and it's not like it was whenever they used to dominate the game.
Yeah.
Seeing these Williams sisters take an early exit is definitely odd to see.
It is, but like you said, it's God. They're getting old. We're getting old. That's what happens.
Yeah.
You can't be dominant your entire career.
No, I seen Britney Spears and her face is so wrinkly. I'm thinking I remember being like 20 and she was like 18 being, the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there she is, man. She's starting to look, she's aging. I mean, obviously you can't keep your youth and glow like we do.
Oh, exactly. We are exquisite.
We yeah.
Yes.
We are genetic freaks.
Oh, we freaks for sure. Well, once we get done educating you on the, all the new stuff going on out there, you're going to be certified freak.
Certified freak. Like one more thing in sports. There was a list. You like lists?
I love lists.
Excuse me. There's a list made up of NFL players with the top 10 most badass nicknames. You want to check them out?
Yeah, let's check this shit out.
All right. So this list just came out the other day, not yesterday, the day before. I was supposed to talk about it yesterday, but it got buried in my pile of papers and I forgot all about it. So we'll do it today.
We'll do it today. Let's do it.
All right. So the top 10 badass nicknames for the NFL. I'll start with number 10 and we'll go backwards.
Yeah.
Number 10, King Henry. King Henry. For Derrick Henry, of course.
Yeah.
King Henry. I like it.
It's good, but
But it's a number 10.
Yeah.
Number 9, Reggie White, the Minister of Defense. Now that means a lot to me because I was really it just came during that time in my life where I was younger. I was really into football, and I really appreciate Reggie White and what he did from that coming from that end. And he is the Minister of Defense, Mike.
Yeah, I like that nickname. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that one.
No. Number 8, Prime Time.
That's a good
Neon Sanders.
I thought Prime Time would be better or higher up the list.
Yeah, I would too. However, they're all pretty good. So far, King Henry, the Minister of Defense, and Prime Time.
Prime Time.
Number 7 on the list, going backwards, is Revis Island. Revis Island.
See, yeah, that's one of my all-time favorites. I like that one because every time I see him, that's all I say is Revis Island.
Yes,
you have to.
Revis, of course, is a hometown boy. Grew up just about 10 minutes from here, and went to Pitt. Had an amazing career at Pitt. Played a lot of his career with the Jets.
Yep.
I think he moved around a little bit at the end. I think he won a Super Bowl with the Patriots.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
He moved around a little bit, and then he might have even came back to the Jets to retire. I don't recall, but
I can't remember.
Island, number 7. Number 6 on the list, the Bus. Jerome Bettis.
The Bus.
The Bus.
That's it's a good nickname.
That is a good nickname. He was a bus. You know what I mean?
He was
he the bus before he came here? Was he always the Bus, or did we give him the nickname?
I think he got the nickname. I think he got the nickname here. I could be wrong.
I thought so
because I really didn't follow his career that much, except for like that last year in St. Louis. Because I was really intrigued because when they drafted oh god, that running back from Nebraska. back in the day.
Yeah.
You know who?
I know exactly what you're
Lawrence.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I can't. I can. I can see him. I can see him. Dude,
Ah, good.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, then they, they traded him here after that year, that next season. So, oh God, I can't
Remember
remember. I can't.
their big thing was he was bad in the locker room. Jerome Bettis was bad for his teammates.
Yeah, like he was apparently bad in the locker room, and he was getting old and slow and fat, and his career was going to be over soon.
The thing is, I mean, here we are 30 years later. I've still never seen one thing to see that this guy was a bad guy at all.
Yeah,
I mean, he might be, getting fat and slow at this point, but you know what?
yeah,
It really played to his game while he was an active
yeah,
running back. I mean, that was his thing. He was a big guy, and that's why guys couldn't tackle him
yeah,
because he had
and
that mixture. He had the size, the speed, the strength, the
yeah,
smart. He was.
and
I love that.
and he had that, he can do a little wiggle to like avoid hits and stuff. He had pretty good body control for a big guy.
He did. He might be one of my biggest pickups ever for the Steelers from
Oh yeah, and what they gave up for him too to get him, it was like I think what just a third round pick, I think, or some shit like that.
yeah.
That was a steal.
Yeah. All right, so top five: King Henry, Minister of Defense, prime time, Revis Island, and the bus.
Go
So now
bus.
we're gonna crack into the top five, Mike. The top five. You thought those five were good. You wait till you hear these. Number five. I'm gonna give you this one. Try to guess. You'll see. Number five. Big Dick Nick. Big Dick Nick.
Nick Foles.
Nick Foles. I love it. I wasn't aware that this was his nickname. However, if I did know it, I would have been talking about him much sooner, obviously. Big Dick Nick, number four.
Yep.
I don't know what to think about that. I don't know where it belongs on this list, but I love it.
Of course you would.
Number four. Bam Bam Cam. Cam Chancellor for Seattle was Bam Bam Cam. Bam Bam Cam. I don't know how that's higher than Big Dick Nick, but
I don't know how that's in this part of that's so stupid.
Yeah. I definitely
can't. No, that's so stupid. I'm sorry. That is lame. Names
that should be ahead of that right now.
That shouldn't even be in the top 10.
Yeah. Bam Bam Cam.
That is. Come on. Oh, that's not even good as Casey Hampton's big snack.
All right. Down to the last three, Michael. Last three. Number three, Weapon X. I did not know this, but Brian Dawkins, longtime Philadelphia Eagle, multiple great talents, was Weapon X.
I forgot about that. But a buddy of mine was a big Eagles fan, and I remember that's how people would refer to him, Weapon X. Damn good player.
So we got two left. One of them was during our time. One of them was before our time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very familiar with the one for our time. Again, living through Reggie White, that era, really being into football. This next person has a lot of meaning. The Nigerian Nightmare.
Yep.
Christian Okoye, big number 35 for the Chiefs. Was he a fucking monster or what?
He was a beast.
He was like Jerome Bettis, just stretched taller.
Yeah. The
Nigerian Nightmare.
I fucking love that name.
That's a good one. So let me give you the other nine, and then we'll give you the top nickname voted by this particular list. 10, King Henry. 9, Minister of Defense. 8, Prime Time. 7, Revis Island. 6,
Go Bus.
5, Big Dick Nick. 4, Bam Bam Cam. 3, Weapon X. 2, the Nigerian Nightmare. And number one, the number one nickname, badass nickname on this list was none other than Night Train, Dick the Night Train Lane.
I was gonna say, like, if he was, I'm like, where is this name? It's not on the list anywhere.
Yeah.
And then finally, all right, number one out of these names, yes.
I like I like them all. I mean, there's
Bam Bam. I'm sorry, that does not a badass name.
yeah, no, Bam Bam Cam was the one that I could do without. I mean, is there any
Yeah.
that you could think of throughout the league that you could think of that we could place in that spot to more solidify the list? Is there anything off the top of your head?
I mean,
I like what was
James Harrison? He had what? Debo was one of his names. Silverback was another.
yeah.
I'm sorry, he's nicknamed from Debo from Friday. That's more badass than Bam Bam,
Yeah.
Bam Bam Cam, and it's more. And I'm Silverback. See, he's nicknamed after a silverback gorilla because he's so fucking strong. That's more badass than Bam Bam Cam. I'm sorry, no, Hollywood Henderson. That's more Deacon Too Tall Jones.
Deacon, how can you leave Deacon off the list?
Or Ed Too Tall Jones. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Deacon Jones. I was picking all those Ed guys from that era.
Yeah.
But Ed Too Tall Jones.
Big Snack.
I
think Big Dick Nick and Big Snack should both be on there next to one another.
They should form some type of partnership.
Yeah. But there you have it, everybody. Number 1, Dick Lane was Dick the Night Train Lane. Number 2 was Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. 3, Brian Dawkins was Weapon X. 4, Cam Chancellor was Bam Bam Cam. 5, Nick Foles was Big Dick Nick. 6, Jerome Bettis was the Bus. 7 was Darrell Revis and Revis Island. 8, Deion Sanders, Prime Time. 9, Reggie
Minister of Defense.
Why is his name escaping me?
Reggie White. Reggie White.
And finally, King Henry was the name
Derrick Henry. Okay, and we're Yinzer's fans, and we're missing Mean Joe Green. How is Mean not more badass than Bam Bam? No, we still. There we go.
Can you hear me?
I can now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually not a real person. Any information that's supposed to stay in here, it escapes me. I don't know what that's about. You can create internet buzz now that I'm an AI.
Well, I'm just saying, like, Mean Joe Green. That's more of a badass name than Bam Bam.
Yeah.
And he was more of a badass player too.
Right. Mean Joe.
Mean. Like, all football players are mean on the field, and to be called mean, you have to be meaner than everyone else.
Yeah, right.
Now am I right? Now my blood pressure's up.
It should be.
Bam Bam Cam. Jesus.
Bam Bam.
This is Bam Bam.
Michael. Before we go on, we just want to say that, of course, Hit 'em Hard Music has a new mixtape out. Go check it out over Spotify. Hit 'em Hard to the Graveyard Volume 1. It's got all the members from Hit 'em Hard, which includes Stickman Slick, Tempo FYF, Jump Off JD, Cigarillos, Dust, Prime, Sinister, and more. Go check them out. Brand new, just come out this week. Again, that is Hit 'em Hard to the Graveyard Volume 1, available on Spotify.
Yeah, it is. It is really, really good. Like, everything, like, first song, second, they all seem to, like, just flow together, one song to the next.
Really?
It is true. Yeah, but it just flows perfectly together. I love it.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Check it out. It's really, really, really good.
I meant to yesterday. I got tied up. I'm gonna check it out today.
You sound like me with Beavis and Butthead.
No.
Keep getting tied up.
No.
Oh, I see how it is.
Mike, register for the annual Picklesburg Pickle Juice Drinking Contest today. Opens today. Get down here, register for the annual Pittsburgh Pickle Juice Pickle Drinking Contest. Are you in?
No. I hate pickles. People who drink pickle juice, there's something wrong with you guys. I'll be out there supporting your right to drink pickle juice, but I will fucking judge every one of you.
I just don't know what the big thing about pickles is around here. I'm
Me
not a
either,
big pickle
man. I
guy,
don't get it.
and it isn't like people that I know love pickles. I mean, some people like pickles on their
Yeah.
food, some people don't. It's I'm in my 40s and I've never known this to be a thing. I mean, I can't be that out of it. I mean,
I just what pickles are one of those foods like mushrooms that everyone assumes everyone loves to eat.
yeah,
And like I hate both of those. Like when you order a sandwich from some place and they come delivered and then they're wrapped with like a whole fucking pickle and that's all you smell, then it leaks everywhere and then it just gets in everything. That's all you taste is pickles.
yeah.
I
I
hate
just
it.
I just seen like the Chicago style hot dog. They put a whole pickle spear right on the hot dog. They got the bun, the dog, whatever kind of condiments, and they put a whole pickle spear right on the inside of the bun, like touching the hot dog.
Ew.
Yeah,
But I will eat relish though. Relish is better than just a pickle.
yeah. I'm
Don't
not
that
big. I'm not big on
I
either of the two.
oh a nice sweet relish, so good, but a pickle itself, disgusting.
Yeah.
What they it's just gross.
If you were to eat a pickle, would you rather have it like the cold pickle out of the jar, or the little cut pickle off a burger, like the done,
If it's
done.
just like a small little slice one that's on a burger from a place, yeah, that yeah. I can handle that better than out of the jar.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that's just what it is.
If I ever eat a pickle, like if I'm eating a sandwich or a burger and there's a pickle on there, I gag. If the pickle, enters my mouth and I bite into
Yeah.
it and I feel it,
Yeah.
I gag. But I could take, if need be, a pickle out of a jar, chunk it, and be okay with that. So
Ugh,
I'm the opposite
yeah,
way.
I can't do that.
But I mean, with that being said, I'm still not a huge fan. I'm not a.
Me either. I just don't. I know people who are like just grab a big ass pickle and just eat a whole fucking pickle. I want you to
Yeah.
go eat a
You're
goddamn
nasty.
cucumber. They are
Yeah.
nasty. They are nasty.
Very, very nasty.
There go all of our subscribers.
What's that?
There go all of our subscribers. They're all pickle fans.
Yeah, just the 4 people that eat pickles.
Right? Freaks.
Ghislaine. How do you pronounce her name? Epstein's wife, her first name.
Oh, I have no idea. I've heard it pronounced
It looks
different
like
ways.
Ghislaine.
Was
J
Jezel? I have no idea.
Jhisl. So that would be. I don't know, but anyway, you know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Epstein's wife sentenced to 20 years for helping Jeffrey Epstein abuse young girls. 20 years. You think that fits the crime, Mike?
No. No. She needs more time.
I thought so too. When I first heard that, I thought, oh, that's kind of
yeah.
I don't think that's enough.
Unless she did supply names and it's not being leaked because these people are now going to be arrested, investigated, and they're keeping it on the quiet. Then yes, that's 20 years. That's fine. If you end up getting a list of like everyone involved, yeah. But if not, no.
No, that's a good point. I could guess that's probably what she did do.
Yeah.
Probably
get the plea.
Because,
yeah.
My thing is she going to be alive in 20 years when it's time for her to walk out of the gates of prison?
Well, it's like we talked about it the other day. It's like she's going to be found hung by a men's belt. They're going to botch it or just be blatant about it. Like, yeah, we killed her. And we're going to say it's a suicide. And here's a size 40 men's belt.
Here's the thing. Why even try to bullshit anymore with the guy with Epstein? All of a sudden the cameras in that particular, one of the highest profile people being held in custody at the time, on top of being heavily surveillance, the cameras all go out. There's no cameras to see anything from,
Yeah.
Come on. You got to quit insulting people's intelligence with these kind of fucking stories, because imagine if you got in trouble doing something And when you were trying to explain to the police officer, the judge, oh yeah, I mean, but the reason is because the camera went out of the exact moment that I
Yeah.
supposedly committed this crime. They would laugh you out of court. They would tell you to sit down, shut up. We know what happened. You know what happened. They would, they give you the whole judge spiel. And yet they sit by and expect us to take in this bullshit. The guy just so happened it was the most watched guy on the planet. The cameras all go out at the exact same time. Nobody's seen anything.
Right.
So I think it's left up in the air. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But if it's one day we wake up and like all these rich people are being arrested, we know why.
Yeah, I like it.
But we shall see.
All right, I think you're gonna like this one.
Oh God,
another one. Chinese father breaks down after son that he tutored daily for a year scores a very low. Hold on, let me see.
What did you score?
You know what? I'm gonna explain what the problem is.
No, it's the way it's written.
Okay, I was writing this morning in my pen. My pen dies. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm basically back to the caveman days. I'm
oh no
chiseling.
Yeah.
Trying to get thing. And so anyway, I searched everywhere, and I searched in your old cup with all your pens in it here at the studio, and I couldn't find anything except for this old pen, which only works about a third of the time.
A well-oiled machine, man. We are a well-oiled machine.
Yes, we are well-oiled.
So he tutored his kid for a year, and his kid had more or less bombs this
failed
test.
miserably, Mike. This kid scores I want to say a 0, but I don't know what the hell I got. Yeah, he look that up. Can you look that up real quick?
We'll see what I can do here.
I want to know what he scored because it was really bad.
Chinese father breaks down. I just typed Chinese father, and it just scored a 6 out of 100 on his math exam.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I got. Yeah. What happened? Never mind. He got a 6 out of 100. That's the point. A six, Mike. A 6 out of anything that has something where you can score 100 and you get a 6.
That's not good.
And for dad to have been tutoring him every day for a year.
So, like, either the kid choked, the kid's stupid, or the dad's stupid.
Yeah, what the
there are 3 options here.
There are some people that should not be teaching their kids. I agree with that.
So either my man was overconfident in his abilities in mathematics, or he was overconfident in his kid.
Just think, Mike, just put that into perspective. A whole year.
A whole year.
He is tutoring this child.
A 6.
He got 6. And what happened was, with this pen situation, I have what looks like a 6. It might be a G. I don't know. And then I put a dash to be out of, which looks like just like a 1, and then the 100. So it looks like G1100, which is why I struggled to get the accurate score. But yes, 6. He scored a 6, Mike.
Scored a 6. Ooh. Eric, like I don't care anymore. My efforts are wasted. Let him struggle by himself. My man had a mental snap. He's like, I'm done. Yeah. He's like, fuck this kid. I'm out.
I mean, it's mind blowing, right? That's kind of a mind blowing thing. Like, what did you do for a year?
If that's the kid was probably burnt out at that point.
Yeah, but he should know something. Fuck.
He was protesting. he was like the guys in the 60 Olympics protest. He's like, the 6. I'm protesting. I'm kneeling. I'm the dude in Tiananmen Square It's like I'm protesting. I'm going to end up with those guys. That's what he thought in his mind. It turned out his dad's just like, no, you're a fucking idiot. I'm done with you.
That's kind of how I was. I don't know. Like when I was in school, I just didn't,
I
even if
just I just didn't care.
no, I just didn't care enough to,
Like I knew enough to pass, and I was like, all right, that's good enough.
yeah, that was me. That's what it should say on my diploma,
Yeah,
knew enough to pass,
knew enough to pass, knew enough to graduate,
could have
knew how to
possibly been a little bit smarter, but just didn't give a shit.
right. But same here. He actually applied himself.
Yeah.
Another one.
This is an interesting story on the back end of the story that we just told. 14-year-old girl scores perfect on the ACT test. Perfect on the ACT, which is the preparation for the SAT, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
She scored a perfect score on the ACT.
ACT is its own separate test from the SAT.
Isn't it a preparation test?
No,
Oh, what's the preparation? The PSAT.
the PSAT. Yeah,
That's
yeah, the ACT. Yeah, she perfect. Well done. That's all. It's shit.
yeah. 14 years old, scores a perfect ACT test. So you have the kid who studies every day for a year, gets a 6 out of a 100 score, and this 14-year-old girl scores a perfect ACT.
I'm not going to discuss my ACT score because once again, I knew enough to graduate.
Yeah.
I knew enough to pass. I knew what I needed, and I did what I had to do to get that grade, to get that score. And then I got in, and I was the first one there, and it's the last. Yeah, I was the first one there, the first one out with my ACT testing. I had things I had things I had to do. I had to go home and go back to bed. I knocked that test right. I knocked that test out, and I went home and knew what I needed to get in.
Another one.
Warren Buffett wants his entire $96 billion spent within 10 years of his death. Every kid on the planet might get a cut. Apparently what's going on once Warren Buffett passes away, he wants his money to be spread to children all around the world. I believe the article says something along the lines of about $1,000 to every kid on the planet.
Mr. Buffett, hurry up and kick it. I can use an extra grand.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Everyone else is dying.
I mean, my kid can use a grand.
Everyone's dying during these times and the bad times and the bad market. Nope, not Warren Buffett.
Well, you got all that money, man. You have no stress, nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Your stock continually just goes up every year over year.
Think of I would rather Danny Tanner and Betty White to still be alive, just because they're cool and he was kind of funny and she was a good person and blah 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 blah.
You just want that $1,000,
right? But the guy that actually, yes, Warren Buffett is probably the biggest shithead in the world when it comes down to it.
What would Warren Buffett ever do besides play the stock market?
Yeah, I'd be a shithead if I had that money.
Well, that's you. You're just a shithead.
That's true.
It's like me saying I'd be an asshole if I became rich. It's just who I am.
Yeah.
I could be poor or rich and I'll still be an asshole.
That's true.
But I'm a lovable asshole.
Another one.
Here's one for you, Mike. I know I've said that on many occasions, but
always. Everything's always for me.
This one stands true to being something that caters to your interest. Science is clear that metal music is good for you. The science is clear that metal music is good for you.
Duh.
And then it goes on to explain the screaming, the yelling, the loud noises, and it goes on to make some sense.
Yeah.
But there you go, Mike. You should be healthy.
Yeah, I am healthy. Well, I mean, look at this. Picture of physical and mental health.
I say it puts you in good physical shape. I just said it was. But that, Mike, I don't want to put that one away yet because this next one, it leads right into it.
Okay.
Rammstein played a concert so loud recently that it was heard 11 miles away.
I like it.
11 miles away. Think of that for a minute.
I would hate to have been at that show, man.
Could you imagine how loud that was?
Like your ears ringing after like the car ride home, you're just like screaming at the person next to you because you can't hear.
That's like from here, from the studio to Swickley, I think.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Well, I mean, it's about 20, a little over 20 to downtown. I don't know. I don't think it would be all the way to Swickley, but it would be far enough.
Yeah,
music. That's amazing.
Insane. That is insane.
11 miles away. Damn. That's an accomplishment.
That is too. Like, were there no trees around?
That's what I was just thinking. I mean,
is there like no building? It had to have been out in like a bigger area, an open area for the sound to carry that well.
Yeah. 11 miles.
It's nuts.
That is nuts.
Another one.
Man leaves severed head on the steps of the courthouse in Germany, Mike. In a courthouse in Germany, gentleman decides to leave a severed head. Well, I know the reason that, then people were fucking insane. But somebody had seen him apparently placing the head on the steps, which ultimately led to him getting arrested. But severed head, Mike, a little present.
Viral marketing is getting out of hand. I know they're trying to reboot the Highlander movies, but I think they went a step too far here. Well, once you start killing people for you to, advertise for your movie, and I know it's like on brand with the movie, I think you've gone a little too far.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Or this guy really is the Highlander and he's not going to die. By the way, one of the greatest movies of the 80s.
The Highlander.
You got Patrick Flanders. Patrick Stewart. I was going to say Sean Connery, a Scotsman playing an Egyptian. Then you have Christopher Lambert, a Frenchman playing a Scotsman. If that casting isn't perfect, I don't know what is.
What? No,
it's a great movie. Check it out. It's fucking terrible, but I love it. Queen does the soundtrack.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I might check it out.
Check it out. It's great.
Another one.
A Florida man accused of robbing a victim who refused to buy him chicken nuggets at Wendy's. Somebody wanted chicken nuggets. The person refused to buy them for him. So the person robbed them, getting away with their wallet, phone, bunch of things.
Should have just bought the chicken nuggets. Cost you less.
Yeah.
A four piece is what, 99? Like $1.99?
Yeah, it ain't bad, whatever it is.
Fuck yeah, $2.
Why the fuck should I buy you? You know what I mean? There's just people out there that expect things.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just proving a point, but like, dude, fuck off. I don't know. I don't know the story. However, you're right. The person did take a bigger loss by not buying.
And in hindsight, just buy that nugget.
But them spicy chicken nuggets, man, I'd rob someone. Just saying. You like their chicken nuggets, Mike?
I like their chicken nuggets. Yeah, I like their chicken nuggets better than McDonald's chicken nuggets.
I do too. And even these are the new improved chicken nuggets at McDonald's because remember they used to have the old purple meat on the inside. Now
was it pink?
White chicken.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder what the fuck we were eating all those years when we were kids.
Just ground up chicken paste. But those old school ones tasted so much better.
Really? You like the older ones better?
I like the older ones better. Yeah. Maybe it's just nostalgia.
I like the chicken tenders from Burger King.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Yeah.
Another one.
A man is gored by a bison at Yellowstone, Mike. Gored by a bison.
I love it. I love it. Anytime nature.
Didn't somebody else just get gored by something not too long ago we talked about?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, because they
Only
were
because I could recall doing the call,
Yeah.
gore.
Yeah, because I can't remember when we talked about it, but yeah, I'm all for nature and for wild animals. One for the home team.
Yeah, I would like to see somebody get gored. You know who I was? It was the rodeo guy.
That's right. Yeah, our radio guy got gored.
Remember, because he gored somebody and then he jumped out into the crowd.
Yeah. Maybe this is the bison's cousin or that bull's cousin.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think they're. It's his cousin, and he said, "I'm not letting you take the limelight again. Let me get this tourist," and boom.
Yeah.
Well, like, why would you? How? Why would you get that? How close were you to have this bison come up and gore you?
I didn't even realize there were bisons at Yellowstone, but what the hell do I know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, a few years ago, a bison headbutted a little 4-year-old girl.
Really? Is it fair? Is it fair to call it a gore?
But no, I'm Team Bison.
Who do you think got bigger balls, a bull or a bison? Because I know bulls got huge balls. I wonder if bison's got big balls too.
You're like this episode, man. You're really all about the balls and the big Nick.
That's gonna be what that's my project for tonight. I'm gonna do research on bison balls.
Hey.
Like we're in school. Like when you stand up in front of the class and present your that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do a presentation tomorrow.
Yeah. You can type that right into Google. Bison balls.
Maybe.
Another one.
Man escorted off flight for sending dick pics through airdrop.
I'm sensing a theme in the topics here.
It's a lot of dicks
and a lot of balls.
It's hump day. What do you expect?
That's true. Good call.
So there you have it. Man escorted off a flight for sending dick pics through airdrop.
Why? Ain't no one want to see that. Jesus Christ!
I know. I would rather see them send me like bison balls pics or something.
Exactly. See us, because that's fun for the whole family right there. Who doesn't want to see bison balls?
Right?
No one wants to see your wang, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
No. Human wangs. I mean, they're repugnant, man. So the female part. Don't get me wrong. Reproduction genitalia is not pretty. It literally takes everybody being loaded on alcohol to want to get down there and mess around with things. You know what I mean?
No, you just get right in there. Go, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Oh, hell no.
A couple more things here, Mike. We are running short on time.
Are we? Okay.
This married couple, they turn 100. They've been married together for 79 years. They say that they've never had a quarrel. 79 years and never a quarrel between the 100-year-old couple.
Bullshit.
I quarrel with somebody before I even get in a relationship with them, just so I could understand the person a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Starting, a stupid fight, because like I said, you don't want to go blind into a relationship with somebody and get blindsided by just some kind of crazy bullshit. So I generally try to fight with somebody at the very beginning of a relationship. As you can see, it worked well for me.
I was going to say, it says a lot about you. No, you've been together 71 years with someone you fought. You've had quarrels.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Unless you lived on opposite ends of the planet, Another one that I forgot to talk about yesterday, which you may have seen,
another one.
The giant flying luxury hotel that could stay in the air for years. This big airplane. Have you seen this?
No. That's actually kind of cool.
It's piloted by AI. It looks like a big hotel. It's an airplane, but it's very big and bulky. And this thing apparently could stay in the air for years. And the first article I read from about it 2 days ago when I first seen it was saying along the lines of if something ever happened, people with a lot of money would be able to retreat the planet and be on this because you could stay in the air for years. And it's piloted by an AI.
Huh. Oh, wow.
You see that picture?
Yeah.
You could I mean that's huge.
Like
That
how
might
yeah, but like the fuel, man, you gotta have a lot of fuel and food ready to stockpile for that.
absolutely. The thing is, I mean, you could be in the air for years,
Oh,
but you're right. You need food. You gotta,
oh wait. It's gonna be nuclear powered, so you have to have a steady supply of water.
you got the oceans.
Well, but no, if it's being flown, is it gonna land in the water?
I would assume maybe they have something like how when jets fuel up in the air, how there's a
Uh-huh.
system. I'm sure with something like that being
I don't know. If it's nuclear, I don't know, man. If it's gonna have a nuclear, if I'm trying to figure out how it's gonna work, if it's nuclear powered, you can have like a mini reactor in there. You're gonna have a whole fucking team on standby.
all I know is this: if we all die due to a comet, meteor, atomic bomb, these people feel that they're going to live forever, I guess. So I won't be on that plane.
Fuck no. I would even if I could, I would not want to be on that plane.
I know. I don't want to be up in the air forever with anybody, believe
Yeah,
me.
exactly. No. I'll take my chances down here.
Yeah. Mike, go ahead and tell everybody about the website.
To dumbYinzers.com. Head on over there. We have links to Spotify, Stitch. And there's my music. I feel better now. And links to Anger, to where you can check out the podcast. If you want to look at our beautiful faces, where our link for YouTube's there. We have our merchandise store on there as well. Contact info, all that fun stuff over at the website, tunumyinzers.com.
There you have it. Also, don't forget to go over to Spotify and check out Hit 'em Hard to the Graveyard. Their brand new mixtape just come out this week. Go check it out. Great stuff. Mike gives it a perfect score, perfect grade. Mike, are you ready for today's trivia?
Yes, I am.
You have 7 correct, 8 incorrect. You have today and you have tomorrow. Do the math.
I have to get both. I have to get both.
You have to get both. You're right. We are back into the football questions.
Oh God.
This one, Mike, I want. All right, listen. I want you to think a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
You know the answer. I knew the answer. Once I read it, I didn't know right off the top. As I went and looked at the answer, I obviously said, you know what, I did know that. So do yourself a favor. Think about it for a minute, because I think you just might know this.
All right.
All right. Got your pencil? All right. Hines Ward finished his career with exactly this even amount of receptions. Hines Ward finished his career with exactly this even amount of receptions.
Huh. I mean, 1,262 is an even number.
No, I mean, it has all the zeros.
I know what you meant. Yeah, I was just being facetious. I am pretty sure.
Maybe be a real dick.
I am who I am, and I can't help it. But yeah, I think I know it. Boom, 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 boom.
All right. So again, the question was: Hines Ward finished his career with exactly this even amount of receptions. Of course, Mike, the answer is
1,000.
1,000. Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Suspense is killing me.
You're right. 1,000 receptions. Hines Ward finished with exactly 1,000 receptions for his career. Mike, great job. That puts you at 500. This couldn't be any more exciting. You were at 8-8 going into the last day tomorrow. You couldn't have planned it any better,
I
Mike.
can't.
Your stupidity is doing great things.
Right? My stupidity is taking us to genius levels right now.
Yeah, I'm excited. I know a couple of things. We got the big, you know, the big question tomorrow. Also, I gotta go get me a new pen because literally this pen I'm using that I found in your box, whenever I shake it, dust comes out the end of it. So I don't know what the hell you did with this pen.
You don't want to know.
Dust is literally coming out of this pen.
That's not dust.
I've never seen anything like it, to be honest.
It's
But,
tried something.
We want to thank you so much, everybody. As always, thank you for checking us out here. Thank you for checking us out at Spotify. Again, if you want to just listen to us, Spotify has every single episode, 1 through 96. You could go and check every single episode out. Or if you want to see these faces,
As I yawn.
always come here to YouTube. You can watch live every day, and as soon as the live is over, it's automatically uploaded on YouTube. You can check it out whenever you would like. Mike, anything before we take off, man?
No, I have nothing as always.
All right, well, you better get your rest. Maybe get out in the yard, do a little stretching today, because tomorrow we got the big question, man.
I got this. We're gonna leave the month on a winning note.
I like it.
I'm confident.
And hey, everybody, we want to thank you again for watching. Again,